Hello everyone, welcome back to another video, and today we are looking at what if Britain made an empire. The UK. Gotta put London. And we'll see that Britain decides to invade Ireland. Now it's obvious that they'd invade Ireland first. I mean, they're so much more powerful. Anyways, they take most of Northern Ireland. Ireland doesn't stand much of a chance, but they're still holding back pretty good. I keep forgetting to do capitals. The British people are approaching on Dutch on Dublin, and the Irish make a defensive front with all the last of their military, and it actually goes good. They do push back some of the British and reclaim some of their land, but in the end, they just get bombarded. So here we have the island of Ireland. Hold on. The island of Ireland. Ireland. So we have North Ireland here, aka part of the British, and we have a puppet state. And now the next three countries they go after are the Benelux nations: Luxembourg, Belgium, and Amsterdam, Netherlands. As we see here, British troops cross the English Channel and land in Belgium. Gosh, I can't remember these names. In Belgium, and they already take Brussels. They sweep through Belgium, and they take Luxembourg. But Netherlands pulls up a bit of a fight. British troops come on the border of Holland and enter Holland. What happened to my English? I swear, I can't speak English. Anyways, the British people end up in the north by sea, and Amsterdam gets taken. And we'll see that these countries turn into part of England. They're not a puppet state. Also, why are you there? This area will be known as New Benelux. No, England Lux. England Lux. Yes. Yes. And we'll see the next country the British invade is Portugal. They make a landing in the north and sweep through the north with no problem. However, they do have some troubles making it to the south. They are still made it on the south, but while the Portuguese are focused up there, they make another landing. This time they come from Gibraltar. And this time, the Portuguese are actually able to push it back. So the Portuguese are actually putting up a fight. But the British people break this stalemate as Portuguese sent some of their troops down here, which they remake their landing. And now the two armies, groups of soldiers are approaching on each other. They meet up, and they are surrounding the capital. And boom, Lisbon's taken. And we can see here that it is full annexation by the British. And now we'll see that the British declare war on their long-lost enemy, the French. Also, I forgot to. The French. First off, France gets a hold in Belgium and Luxembourg, but they do have some trouble getting past the border of Belgium and Netherlands. But now look who joined. Spain joins on the side of themselves. They're not on the side of French. Spanish troops start invading. A Spanish area invades and takes the area of Nice and Monaco. Did I say that right? Nice or Nice? Or Nicey? Or Nicey? I have no idea. These armies meet up with each other, and they do start invading deeper into France. The French do pull back some of their army. They pull back some of their army in order to, fight off Spain, which gives the tea drinkers a chance to come, and they surround Paris. Well, not immediately. The lobster backs are not that strong. Or are they? Brittany gets invaded. However, the French are beating back the Spanish really good. Not before they capture that And the French comes back, pushes them back a little bit, and retakes Brittany. But in the end, the British do take Paris. And you know what happens with France? They get surrendered. So here is a peace treaty. So we see that Spain gets their share of land. We have New France down here, which honestly looks very weird. I mean, they own this and they own Paris. And Paris isn't even connected. The British made a puppet state here, and they own the north here. They don't own Paris. France owns Paris because it's their capital. And I think we're gonna do a couple more, one more war. So the British decide to invade Iceland and Norway as part of one big war. We'll see that British sends some of their military and makes a landing in Yes, they make a landing in Norway. I just made that up. And they get pretty close to Oslo without what the Norwegian army do, push them back. And Iceland, they get absolutely cooked. Iceland doesn't stand a chance. Back to Norway. British troops push in, and they make another landing up here in the north, cutting off this part of Norway from this part of Norway. The British come here and they take all of this northern Norway. So bye-bye Norway. Bye-bye Norway. The Norwegians do pull a bit of a fight when it comes to these two armies. They even fully push back the ones in the south. Also, I forgot to change the color of this. That's more like it. Okay. British troops push in from the north. And they make another landing once again in the same spot of The two armies slowly move up the coast to meet each other. And this is the last of Norway. Norway obviously surrenders because there's no way they're surviving the British. And the British fully annexes both. Yeah. Now I decided to change the color of the new French nation because it looked too much like Italy. And I wanted to remove this awkward border, and I didn't want the two countries to mix. Anyways, that is it for this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and see you later. Bye-bye.